back at Phoenix, where controversy broke out this week on the Top Fuel dragsters belonging to Don Schumacher. Now, this is Tony Schumacher in the condition he's in now. Look over the top of the rollover bars. There is no longer a steel plate over those bars that was originally installed for what they said was safety considerations. But now they've made a change.
Well, and it's because some of the competitors felt that it was a little bit of an aero advantage to it, as much as anything. As the cowling goes extended back behind the back of the roll cage, it allowed the air to be cleaner going into the injector, and thus they thought that it might be a slight performance advantage by doing so.
Well, then at Reading, Antron Brown had this fire. He's on the left side of your screen. Look at the cockpit. You can clearly see there are flames in the cockpit, and that was one of the things they were hoping to prevent. And so they said, take it off. Well, Don Schumacher reacted this way. He said, I'm disappointed enough in the NHRA's management that if my teams weren't in a position fighting for this championship and we didn't have a major sponsorship, I would have packed them up and left. Undoubtedly, NHRA's management hates me and DSR. And that's the only way I can look at it. Now, Graham Light, who directs the whole competition, reacted this way.
It's not doing what they intended to do. It's a piece that easily comes off the car. Their opinion is it is no performance gain whatsoever, so if you take it off, there should be no harm, no foul. You know, they've told us many times it's not a performance gain. That's contrary to what the engineering data says. And the fact that we saw with Antron's fire in Reading, and the engineering data supports the fact that it does not do what was intended.
Terrible distraction for all of my teams. Right in the middle of this countdown, after 19 races, for NHRA and Graham Light to come out with another DSR rule, I am livid about it. And that's the only thing I can say. I'm very, very disappointed in their timing, their ruling, and what's the next thing they're going to disallow, even though it was approved.
You mentioned the words DSR rule. Do you kind of feel like maybe this is a little bit unfair?
I'll let everybody else make that judgment. Do I personally feel that way? That's why I said it.
Well, so Graham Light has said it doesn't make sense that they give special treatment one way or other to anybody, and that makes sense for us, actually, Bob.
I still question the timing now.